Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Sitting on top of a mountain, Kili Mountain to be precise. That's the mountain that adjoins the Tala mountain. And if you stick with us, we're going to work our way down through the Zemaldos area and into the Kamares area, where all the posh people live. And of course, as a gentleman commented the other day, he owns a villa in Kamares and he doesn't feel that posh. And guess what? I've got an awful lot of customers who live in Kamares, and I can promise you that none of them are posh at all. But of course, I mean that in a very, very nice way indeed. Let's start off on our little trek. It's going to be a nice one, to be honest. There's something special about the views and the time of the year, because the sun is starting to set up in the sky. We're in the late afternoon now, but look at that. There's still an awful lot of blueness going on. Temperatures around about 18 degrees. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me. Guess what? We're waiting especially for you. As we look that way, that is Tala and beyond. And if you look very carefully there, you can see the big monstrosity of a building, as it's called, and it's called Soho Resort. And of course, it's in the downtown kind of Paphos area, and it's right across the road to the Emba luxury 5-star and the Antizia Beach Bar restaurant. So it's in a good part of town, and they've chosen a very good name for it, haven't they? Soho. Well, I dread to think how much the prices of the apartments are going to be. I heard a rumour that they're around €1 million each, and that's only for a one-bedroom. If you want something special, well, you're going to need a couple of bob, that's for sure. Anyway, it's what dreams are made of, and now we're going to head down into the posh part of Kamares, which is called Zemaldos village, and then wiggle and waggle our way in towards Kamares village itself. Pretty quiet at this time of year, although as I said before, in general it does have a 65-ish% occupancy. It's just that of course the majority of the people are retired, so they get to do whatever they want whenever they want. And if you start to look in the driveways, you see quite a few cars, and you do notice that often they are very clean. Why do I comment on that? Because often cars are parked in driveways in Cyprus in particular, and they can be there for months because of course people have flown back home, and then you tend to find a layer of dust on those cars. But every car we've come past has been nice and shiny, so that tells me that those people are in residency. I sound like a burglar, don't I? There we go. See, yet another clean car with a bit of fresh muck on his tyres. So we might be popping up a bit later with my balaclava, you never know. We are in downtown Zemaldos village, which is, I think, technically part of the village of Kili, which sits just above Tala. And as we come out down the bottom here, I think there will be a sign that says that to confirm that fact. But a lot of people still say it's Tala, but it's not. But there we go. Those are the factualities. Slowly but surely we're becoming an information. What's an information? An information channel. There we go. A confused channel, that's for sure. Big diggering going on in downtown Paphos. There's always something going on, from a new villa to a new bit of paving going in, or a drain's been blocked up. There's always something going on up in Zemaldos village and in Kamares village. And a lot of people are doing their properties up for the summer, because of course the summer season is coming to us very, very soon indeed. Now I think that little sign there, yes it does, I just looked back on that little sign there and it did say Community of Kili. So now we have left the Community of Kili, so they're not going to kill us anymore, and now we are going to enter the Community of Tala, and they probably are going to kill us. Well, let's have a quick look. Although there's probably no room in the cemetery. That's like an inside joke, so they probably won't kill me. Well, they might do. They'll just chuck me on a canoe and paddle me like crazy off back down to North Wales, if they've got any sense anyway. So this is Kamares village, and as I was saying, this is where all the posh people live, isn't it? There we are. As I say, I've got many customers up here, not making fun of them at all. They are superstars, each and every one of them. and I take great pleasure in coming up here. And over yonder is one of my favourite superstars of all time. We had the great honour not that long ago of bumping into each other on camera, and of course I then took him to the bakery around the corner, and then we caught him on camera again as he came out. Unfortunately, that video had no sound, but that was the superstar known as Sir Philip, who lives on the left-hand side, and he's probably getting beaten round the head by a frying pan as we speak by Lady Sita. We're wishing you a great day indeed, and hopefully that brought a chuckle to your face, and maybe even Alexander has smacked you around the head with a frying pan as well. If I was him, I would. In fact, I think we'll have a party. I'll go and buy some in Tupperware parties, and we'll come round and just smack Sir Phil round the head with Tupperware. This won't hurt him quite so much. So, downtown Kamares village on the truly spectacality of the day indeed. Temperatures have said it's around about 18 degrees, and we're in the second week of January, so to be honest, it's not bad. We did have the odd thunderstorm through the night. When I say odd, quite heavy to be honest. In fact, torrential. We had torrential rain, I'll be honest with you, right through the night, and it was clickling and clackling on our metal rear roof over the garage, over the carport, and the cats were, well, shall we say, a little bit concerned because there was flashes of lightning going off in the sky and all those kind of things. But the morning arrived, we were all still alive, and the blueness returned to the skies. I looked out the window, and that's what I saw. Absolutely fantastic. Well, actually my view's a bit better because I can see the blue Mediterranean Sea as well. But don't click off just yet, because I promise you we'll get round this series of bends and you're going to get the view that I get every single morning, and I tell you what, it takes my breath away. So this is Tala village. Emba is 5 kilometres, Paphos is 7 kilometres. So now you understand why a lot of people live in Tala. It's not far to Paphos, it's got a good road network, it's not far to Coral Bay, Paya and all those kind of places. And of course Tala Square has got some great restaurants, some of the best restaurants in the whole of Paphos. So if you're looking for a place to relocate, Tala possibly should be right at the top of your list. Look at that for a view. Goodness, that takes your breath away. Not too bad. One of the reasons for living in Paphos. This road surface is a little bit Sherlock Holmes, there's no doubt about that. Now if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. And if you want to keep the channel afloat, remember, hitting the thumbs up, the like button and the subscribe button doesn't cost you a single penny. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps that they should recommend it to more like-minded people like yourselves. But if you want to keep the channel afloat, if you want to keep us funded, why not consider to hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. It is totally safe and it is totally secure. Why not Google these magic words: Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page. You'll have the opportunity to read a little bit more about us, and if you wish, you can choose to read some of the comments and some of the replies. And then of course you could gift us that virtual coffee as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill. If you want a birthday shout out, an anniversary shout out, if you want me to call your cat in, all you got to do is gift us those few coffees, and those videos will be coming especially for you. You can also choose to join us as a superstar member at only €10 a month. That's all it costs to get yourself that little bit closer to Marika and me, to get yourself a special title, anniversary, birthday shout outs, and on top of all of that, coming very, very soon indeed, is the Marika and me privilege card. With that, you will be entitled to discounts and privileges in and around Paphos, in particular in the promenade and harbour area. So don't forget to get yourself on that list. This is downtown Emba, if you're curious to know. And if we keep on going straight on this road for around about 5 to 7 minutes or so, we would hit the older part of Paphos town. and you know exactly where you are. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, hit the like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and come back and see us again very, very soon indeed. Thanks for watching. Services really are Sherlock Holmes, by the way. Sherlock Holmes, by the way, if you're new to the channel, stands for SHIT. I'm going to sup on this nice coffee, courtesy of Sam and Mark Coleman. Thank you very much. One of these days, I'll be popping into your place in Paya. We'll have a cup of tea and a chin wag. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon indeed.